Yo. 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 Let's complete the best player in the game. Megan Rapinoe. How you guys doing today? Mumbo the GOAT. Rare Mumbo thumbnail L. What? Bro, are you pissed that I have the best player in the game on the thumbnail? Welcome, guys. Let me kind of lay out the plan for today. I'm going to start doing this at the beginning of streams. We're going to have a little bit more structure moving forward, I think. Don't you dare complete. Brother, first and foremost, before we get into anything else, how fun would it be, though, to literally have her in a team, just finesse trait people, get the most toxic celebration during a weekend league, and just do it nonstop? It would be absolutely super fun. But anyways, dudes, enough trolling aside, we have the 84 plus Road to the Knockout or Trailblazers upgrade. We're going to start today by doing this. I'm probably only going to do it today. It's going to be a huge coin suck if we keep doing it over and over, especially if we have to get the Team of the Week player. I don't want to buy one off the market. We could do the daily Team of the Week pack, now that Mbappe is going to be in the Team of the Week as well. If we get another Team of the Week player pick eventually, and they include this next week, that could be a good idea. But yeah, we are going to do that. We're going to do League SBCs. We're going to do the 77 plus upgrade. We're currently on 117 packs, boys. We're going to do the 77 upgrade until we get to 150 today. I'll be live for 2 hours, so we'll have plenty of time. So I'm just going to buy a bunch of gold commons. We're going to make those. Once we get to 150, we'll transition to League SBCs. Maybe do a little bit of BPM to club stock for Black Friday. Yeah, we'll go from there. So if you do enjoy, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. And before we get started, too, let's give a quick shout out to the channel members. We got AJ. He's been a member for... Oh, where is it? It just went away. There we go. He's been a member for 2 months. We got Ghost. Been a member for 28 days. We got Big. Shout out to him. 19 months as a member. Carlos being a member for 18 months. And then Amir HD Live being a member for 20. If you guys want to become a member, get badges in the chat, emotes in the chat, exclusive trading and grinding tips before they become streams and videos. Let me know. Drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. Every saying in the book. What else could we say? What else? Pin video in chat if you guys need to grind. I think we've covered everything. Carlos with the Reeve sub. Canceled my membership if Rapinoe's crafted. You know what? Carlos, I care about you too much, buddy. I don't think I could do that to you. If Carlos says it goes. All right. I don't think we're going to be able to see this, are we? I'm going to have to open it and then do the stat reveal again. What do you guys think we're going to get in it? Holland? Mumbo, are you going to do Rapinoe? She looks cracked. I mean, I was gonna, but Carlos said I can't. I would be a member, but I can't. I don't have money. No worries, bud. You just being here supports the stream. Blake, what's up, bud? Drees, how's it going? The word Mumbo has been said 3,166 times. Dude, that's going to be over 5K by the end of this game, I bet. How is that Bellingham? Mumbo's definitely doing Rapinoe off stream. Maybe, maybe not. All right, what is the best thing we can get in this, boys? All right. Let's record. All right, dudes. 84 plus Road to the Knockout or Trailblazers upgrade. Let me know what you get in yours. Come on, EA. We'll see first if it shows up. If not, we'll open it on the web app or companion app, and then we'll stat reveal. No. Okay. So got to back out. I hate this game. I just can't do anything. I was playing well with a 3-4-2-1. Now I can't win a game in Div 6. It is very sweaty, I feel like. Been grinding the mix and premium. Premium has much better pack returns. In general, it's better packs too. So, and if you understand how to either get the SBC done for cheaper for the Lemon Sud section and the League One Eredivisie, or you know how to make coins off of it, it's definitely worth the cost in my opinion. That cost stops a lot of people, but it shouldn't stop you guys if you know what you're doing. Okay, so I have to find the pack on here. I think it's going to be all the way at the bottom, right? Probably. What's it called? 84. Plus. We got so many 84 plus packs saved. Road to the Knockout Trailblazers pack. Okay. All right, it should be open, boys. All right, we're going to go back in. We're going to put our favorite guy on the screen. You know him, you love him. Let's see what we can get. Come on, EA. What would make sense for us? What player? We already have Holland untradeable. If we got Holland, past his gold. We have his gold. That's good. Okay. That's up. That's up. That's up. All right, sweet. Here we go, dudes. Come on. Stat reveal. All right. Physical, not the best, but the jumping, he's crazy. Jumping out the gym. Defense, pretty good defensive stats across the board. Dribbling, not the greatest. Good reactions, though. Passing, not the greatest. Short pass. Shooting is horrific, so it's probably a United card. 85 pace. Is it a center back? It could be Kalulu, maybe. No, Kalulu's faster, isn't he? Who is it? Oh! Yo! No shot! No shot, man! Oh my gosh. Dude, I just said we were going to buy Koundé and potentially play him at right back to get Alexion some more chem. Nah, how much does he go for? Bro, what? Dude, my pack luck this year before Team of the Year has been insane. He's almost 500K. Holy, all right. I guess we don't have to do any more of these. We don't have to do any more, dudes. It's a wrap. We won the game already. GG. But no, so what do we do? I guess we put her at right back. We put him at right back. Kanye! What's up, buddy? I got PSG center back Brazilian. You got Marquinhos. Kage, have you been grinding? Sorry. Have you been grinding at all this year, buddy? I got company in my hero pack. This card is amazing. So we got to do objectives with, he's so cute. Look at him. Pierre. Hey, just so you know, remember this face. This man is going to be in a Prem team, a Bundesliga team, a La Liga team, any top league soon. Dude's going to be a baller. All right, let's, should you try a 5 in the back? If you want to sell your soul, you can. Got to get Madison in there eventually. What was Koundé's rating? 85? 86? And then we do this. And then we get a manager who is Spanish La Liga. Or Liga F. Okay, Turan full, Koundé on 2. W. Look at that, man. Did I just hear Mumble call a guy cute? Not any guy. Pierre Equa. I have a love for this man that goes past any societal standards. I've never met him in my life, but I'd die for him. By the way, dudes, you can still make coins on silver libs. Make sure you're flipping. Hoyland Scooter. You think the 70+ rated libs will start rising back? I would club stock the 65 to 69. I'd continue to flip the 70+. Very easy to flip them right now. Making a ton of coins. Alright, so everything's what? 550? Is everything 600? Okay, 600. So, I will probably bid just 550 on the NWSL. We'll just make a bunch of these. Alright, sit back, relax, get a beverage, dudes. We're chilling for the next, like, half an hour, and then we'll probably start League SBCs. However long it takes us to make, what, 33 of these? I made 2 mil off 2 of the week today. Was a risky hold, but it paid off. Yeah, man. Some of the 70+s are still low, just trying to say. Pay attention to why they're low, though. I guarantee you a majority of the 70+s that are quote-unquote low are on the teams that have a lot of golds. So understand where the value comes from. But also, too, same with the silver Eredivisie. If a card shows up in a flipping solution, it skyrockets in price. If you're paying attention to the silver Eredivisie and the silver League One market, you have a ton of teams that are like 1,000 to 1,200 for like 5-10 minutes. Then they become the cheapest solution. Then they push to 2K plus. Some people are even buying 3K plus because they're getting desperate to get it done. So you can capitalize off that. What's best for packs? Get my cards. My team is 4 weeks behind. I mean, you probably don't want to try to grind to upgrade your team right now. Unless you want to. League SBCs are always going to be here. Maybe try some of the 77+. You also have the Centurion upgrades you can do with the objective packs tied to them as well. IX is really cheap right now. Yeah, I'll probably use IX. Remember, with IX and those sort of teams, there's a lot of gold supply usually versus the lack of silver supply. So if you can get those gold cards, you're going to be better off. But the cons of that as well is most people know that, and all the sniping bots are on that too. Wait for the Eredivisie to drop more so I can start flipping grinding. If you guys just need that section done and you're not doing it because it's too expensive, literally just flip silver libs for like a few minutes and just buy the difference. So like if you want to spend, let's say 18K instead of 10K to complete that SBC section, just make 8K back flipping silver libs. Realistically, you want to wait until prices are lower to save coins over time. But if your goal is saving packs for Team of the Year, it might be in your best interest to farm coins in another way and then buy it out still. That's what I'm doing. You don't necessarily need to. I just think that's the way to go for me. Fred about it in Foot Account stream. Hoping to have no issues. With the Alpha League Golds for the upgrade, I put them into the Times 3 Gold upgrades and got to the week to Stegen. W. Yeah, realistically, guys, the best way to do these 77+ triples and these Centurion 75+ triples is through League SBCs and then using your off leagues in there. But, like I said, I want to make 100+ of each repeatable. And I'm not going to be able to make 100+ just by doing League SBCs. So I want to get them done, like 25 a day. And then do League SBCs after. And if we can make any more from that, sweet. But we were, what? We started at, I think, 2.2 mil yesterday. We got down to 2 mil. We're back up to probably 2.2 mil again if I get the silver libs out of my club that I stored from earlier. So it'll probably go down to 2 mil again. And then I still have all my fodder investments I haven't sold yet. So you probably have another 300K or so there. And then another 300K in special card investments. I hate those gold libs. They're too expensive. The same reason you think they're too expensive is why they're so good to make coins on. Do you know about the gold lib method, LOL? Have we showed you guys the gold lib method this year? My book guys share Inception steps. If you want to like put his tactics in chat, yeah, I don't mind. What are you doing about Black Friday? Just club stocking as many things as I can. Now it's mainly going to be off league, top nations, bronzes, silvers, the usual thing. I still might stock league SBC cards up too, just at prices that league SBC cards are. Which would actually be pretty nice, because if we did that, we could make coins on them while we do it. Why did I put in silvers? What am I doing? Bro, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, we'll probably make a video next week on Black Friday investments. The only issue is, with a lot of silver libs, we're making the amount of coins on single cards that later into Black Friday we'll be making on a lot of cards. Actually, no, that's not true. We're making like 500 or 1,000 per silver lib card. There'll be Black Friday ones where we get them for 150 on bid. And it'll be 2K plus. What pack did you get, Kunde? We did the 84 plus order the knockout or Trailblazers upgrade. That's the only way you can get them. Because it's not an active promo. I disagree about League SBC cards personally. I think get rid of them. Maybe best when there are a lot of packs given back and may contain silvers. I meant like silver MLS, silver championship. If you can get them for like 200, 250 sort of thing, it still might be smart to get those in club stock. Because even though you can constantly flip them for money right now, if they also go to 1.5, 2K, it's still going to be good coins, even if they're a League SBC card. Does that make sense? What are you selling extra gold cards off League SBCs for? I'm not selling extra gold cards off. You can probably sell a lot of these for 650, 700. Lazy Listen especially could probably get some sales at 700. I don't think that's worth it though. I'd rather just use these to submit in the SBC and flip silver libs to make the coins back. Oh no, not top leagues. If you have top league cards, cool. But if a silver Eredivisie or League One card or any of those are already like 2K, I really don't see those cards being ones you're gonna sell for like 4K. Sure, there might be an SBC where it's like a tradable 50K pack, and a lot of top nations go, and there might be like League One French cards that are an extra 1,000 coins from what they are now, but those aren't going to matter as much as the lower ones. We want to get rid of the silver commons we have for like 150. Which, speaking about that, what is our price of silver commons right now? Yo, welcome everybody. If you just got here, you missed us opening the 84 plus road to the knockout. If you want to be surprised and watch it later, cover your ears. But if you don't care about spoilers, I'm about to say it in 3 seconds. 2, 1. We got Kunde. Absolutely amazing pull. Yeah, so right now, everything is going for 250 plus. So if you can pick them up for 150, even like top nations and stuff for 200, might be a steal. You read that bronze rares were 200. Maybe there's much offer because of BPM. Let's take a look at them real quick. Yeah, they're still low. I would literally, again, I'd get one of every single one you can and just club stock. You'll also have a bunch from League SBCs too if you're doing BPM and the Mixed League upgrade. So you can collect them that way too. I'll get as many as possible. The return on investment on those is going to be the craziest. I'd like no time to get packs done. Plus, I'm losing coins anyway to make coins without flipping silver lips. I mean, if we're being honest, can we all, like, keep it 100 real quick? Everything you do costs coins, right? The same logic applies to BPM. You have to spend 750 coins to open a bronze pack. You are taking a loss to hopefully get a return in some way, right? So, like, we can word that however we want. Like, yes, I'm still doing these things for profit. That's because I'm flipping enough silver lips. And depending on your situation, again, every single person is different. Some people like doing the BPM where they work their way up. Some people like just having the liquid coins to do investments each week. And then with those coins, they buy out SBCs, they buy out players. Kind of do whatever they want that way. For example, today, we just packed Koundé. You know how I got Koundé? We literally just put him, put our fodder that we just bought out into it. I had a team of the week, untradeable. I put him into there. And then I just bought out 83s. So I spent, if 83s are like 1.5, 1.6... I don't know how much I spent there, but I spent a decent amount of coins in hopes that we'd potentially get something. And my thought process was, I'm just going to trade the difference. And we traded back the difference within minutes. Silver commons are hard to get for 150. When you say they're hard to get for 150, if you bid on like 50, how many of them are you winning on bid? Or are people beating you to 150? Are you not getting outbid? They're just beating you to 150. Which one is it? Yeah, true, but my main concern is the packs. Which packs? You're winning about 50% of the cards? Isn't that really good ratio for them being 250 plus? A lot of them 300. You're doubling your coins on half the cards. Wait. When you say your main concern's making League SBCs and the 77 plus upgrades? Your main concern is just making packs, you're saying? Yeah. How many coins are you on right now? Is Miranda a good player to bid on for less than 500? Who is Miranda? $730K? Mummy, how many packs you saving for Team of the Year? Matt, I'm going to have you look on the screen, buddy, and see if you can answer that for me. I'll give you a hint. It's right below the fraud with the bad hairline. He's a 74 rated lib. How much does he go for? I mean, it doesn't matter what the player is. If you can make coins on it, you can make coins on it. Is the way I'd look at it. Okay, no, guys. Speaking about libs, you guys were gaslighting me the other day because I'm colorblind. All right, I'm convinced there is a team, and if you guys use Libertadores cards enough, you'll know what I'm talking about. There is a team, I'm convinced, they all dyed their hair for the sake of either the EAFC pictures that they are going to take to be in the game, or their pictures they took for the Libertadores tournament. Watch this. I'm going to show you right now. If you go to League Libertadores, and you go to Liverpool Football Club, there's like 7 players on here who dyed their hair. I'm convinced. I'm colorblind. I could be wrong. But their hair is not black, right? Melli, Bentancur, Rodriguez, Diaz, Machado, Silva, Pereira, Hornos. I don't know if Barrios has any in. I don't know what color it is, but it's definitely not black. He's 1.1, so Mutiny. Are you asking, is it a good idea to bid on a card for less than 500 if you can sell it for 1,100? Is that what you're asking? There's a Sudamericana team too. It's black. No, it's not black. Stop. Y'all will not gaslight me. Yeah, how much profit? I mean, each card's different, but you're making it sound like you're questioning whether or not you should try to make... What is that? Probably like 600 for that card. Wait, hold on. Are you just going to mass bid on him specifically? I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's Liverpool Football Club in the Libertadores. Oh, if you're just looking at 70 pluses, I'd take every single one you can get your hands on. That's how I do it. I'll show you right now how I do it. Quality, Continental Libertadores, min price 250, max price 450, minimum buy now 1,000. I go through. I usually just bid 500 on everything right now. A lot of these will go for 600 to 800, and then quite a few go for 1,000 plus. But in my head, I'm trying to win as many as possible, and I'm not trying to waste my time by individually checking prices. You can if you want. It's just going to slow you down. But if you want to be more specific, just pay attention to the teams you're doing too. If you're bidding on a team that has a lot of golds on it, like Cab J does, even though he's a 74 rated, would this be a smart idea? He still goes for about 900 within the hour. That could be a smart idea. I'm still here watching the premium mix video. Real quick. Can't hear the stream. Sounds good, bud. Alright, let's hurry up with these. We got League SBCs to grind. On average, I gave the ranges. I couldn't tell you what that is per card. Again, some sell for 600, some sell for 800, some sell for 1,000, some sell for 1,500, some 1,200. Every card is different at different times. Yeah, we'll be live for 2 hours today, so we still have another hour and a half, boys. Plenty of time. If you guys are new as well, feel free to subscribe. We do a bunch of trading over here. We're going to do a huge pack opening for Team of the Year. We're starting to save. We still do open packs, though. So when you see me do League SBCs, we open a majority of the packs. We save 2. We save the final one. We save the Prem and La Liga one. But everything else gets opened up. So should I do the 77 plus upgrades until they expire? I don't know what your goal is. That's completely up to you. For me, it makes sense. I want to do like 50 to 100 of every repeatable, and coins aren't a problem. And I know I'm not going to be able to do 50 to 100 if I just stick to League SBCs. So for me, Monday to like Wednesday maybe, I focus on the repeatables. Still do some League SBCs, but put them a little bit on the back burner. And then as the weekend approaches, we get back on the League SBC grind. Whether or not you want to do it that way, I don't know. That's how I plan on doing it. And if it's like a player pick or something, we'll probably do player picks in like groups of 5 or 10 then. When is Team of the Year again? Usually it starts halfway into January. Is like some of the first sections. Like all attackers, all midfielders, all defenders plus goalie. And then they'll usually have the full Team of the Year by the end of January-ish relative. So about like 60 days away till it starts. I would probably be saving till full Team of the Year though. So even when it starts, we'd still have probably like a week or so. But again, we'd still be doing League SBCs if they're out by then. We'll probably get another set of League SBCs. We'll get league-specific packs at some point. I'm gonna make at least 250 to 500 of those as well. We're gonna be able to make so many. We're gonna buy out so many. And we're gonna make so many with the packs we're crafting. So you just grinding gold comments, or are you grinding the 77 plus with profits? I'm making on average 250,000 to 500,000 coins a day on silver libs. And then I'm taking that profit. I'm not flipping gold commons. You can if you want. But at the price points that we're making on silver libs is way more than any gold could make you right now. So I'm just, or gold common I should specify. So I'm just taking those coins and then making these packs and then going to League SBCs. You saving packs for Team of the Year 12th man? When does the 12th man normally come out compared to the full team? If it's like full team starts on like, let's say a Friday, it's like the few days of defenders, few days of midfielders, few days of attackers, then the whole team, and then Sundays maybe the 12th man. I'll probably start opening packs on the full team, and then we'll continue opening packs through the 12th man. Otherwise, we're not going to have enough time. My plan for the weekends will probably be live 8 to 12 hours a day. On the days that I can stream that long. If it's a Sunday and I got church, probably be like 6 to 8. I hope there's a male and female Team of the Year. If I had my way, I think they should do it the way they've always done it, but have 12 men Team of the Year, 12 women Team of the Year. Same for each. Have the same amount of defenders, midfielders, attackers, and then the 12th man. And have the men and women's at the same time. So instead of having 3 attackers in packs, you now have 6. Dude, there's going to be so many Barca women, I feel like. The cards are going to be so overpowered. Now, the question is, too, if we get women, I wonder how many women's leagues This is very important. I wonder how many women's leagues total there would be in a women's team of the year. You'd probably have the Spanish one. You'd probably have an English one. You might have an American one too, the NWSL. Because they most likely would come out with those league specifics as well. And you know how everyone used to do League One for the League 25K packs? Because there's just so little amount of gold rares in the league compared to the other leagues. I wonder how many gold rares would be in these women's leagues. Get up on the smoke, can't be asked, don't know how to improve. I mean, Andrew, you don't have to play if you don't want to, buddy, but if your only goal is gameplay and you're trying to find like the best custom tactics just to be able to sweat the exact same way that everyone else is sweating against you, you're always going to have to try to stay ahead of the curve. You don't need the best team in the world, but you would just have to be on like YouTube 24/7 watching the pros, because the second they find something and they incorporate it, all the sweats do that too. And for me, I don't find fun in that. For me, I like being a bang average player, getting crazy pack pulls, and just gambling my life away. I don't have anything in the club, only like 300k liquid coins. What should I do? Get the 500k by flipping silver libs today. That would be what I recommend. And bet on gold commons while you do it. So bet on a group of gold commons and then do silver libs. Or if you want to do League SBCs, just do silver libs into League SBCs. And then as you go, use the off league to make the packs. Bubba, your thumbnail's the best? Hot take. I know a lot of people don't like Megan Rapinoe for many reasons. Not only do I think she's potentially one of the best women players of all time, honestly, I think she's one of the best footballers of all time. I would put her for sure ahead of Messi. I don't know if I'd put her ahead of Ronaldo yet. But yeah, I think she's for sure in the GOAT debate. For sure better than Pele and Maradona in their primes. How much do I sell the gold players? I don't sell the gold players you're seeing me buy right now. If I were selling them, I'd sell them for 700 plus. I just lazy list them. Messi's the GOAT. He's alright. Mubba, you're hurting me saying that? What, speaking the truth? Hey man, some people can't take the truth. It is what it is. But like, should I go to 500k? Make like 5 League SBCs once and then go further? Have some packs, rinse, and then dupes? If you're trying, I don't know how your personality type is. It really depends on your personality type. I'm a degenerate. I could sit here and do the same thing on the menus for 10 hours straight and not be bored once. Like, I could just sit there and flip silver libs, always have one sell out of the 100 and always be able to list another one, bid on more. I could do that nonstop for 10 hours and make like 1 million coins and be just fine. Some people don't like that though. Some people like doing a little bit of bidding, then they make a pack, then they open it, then if they get some fodder, they put it in another SBC, then they go play a game. I don't know what it is you would want to do. Again, this is where all of our grinds are different. And this is where I'm veering off from where I did it in the past. Because in the past, I would only make the upgrades through League SBCs. I'd be very strict with that. But now, since we're just generating so much profit on a daily basis, and I want to make even more packs than we did last year. If I could push for 2,000, I will push for 2,000. Because we ended up making, I think, 1,250 last year before Team of the Year started. And then after we made the 1,250, we had to at least recycle another 1,000. Do you just make profit with the libs and then buy the League SBC and buy bid-in players? League SBCs are a little different how I do it with libs versus these. I don't always do it with just libs. I kind of take it slower. I'll sit there. Here, I'll give you an example real quick. If I'm doing the League 1 Eredivisie section, I'll do it this way. And I'll put you guys on game right now. If you would want to get really good at this, I completed it. So let's pretend this is the League 1 in Eredivisie. If you want to get really good at the League 1 Eredivisie section, this is how I go about it. I go Eredivisie, Silvers. I go through all my normal teams. I put a price indicator of like 1,500. I see that FC20's down right now. Oh, I missed that snipe. I missed that snipe. These were 2,000 coins earlier because they were the cheapest solution. And now that they're down again, I guarantee you they're going to become a cheapest solution again. So I'll just store these in my club. I can flip them for almost double the coins in a little bit once it becomes the cheapest solution. Or I could flip each one for a few hundred right now. So I'm generating coins either way by a snipe that I'm flipping for profit. Or I'm saving coins to use it in the SBC right now. Is the two ways I look at it. So I'll go in, I'll get these. I'll pay attention to the prices. It's that easy. So people complaining about prices, even if you're using a team that's expensive, just sit here and snipe for like a minute or two. Guarantee you, you'll have a bunch of cards pop up. We're just printing coins, not even trying right now. Look at that. Yeah, I haven't even touched bronzes yet. Wait till you touch bronzes. All the people doing BPM into the mixed league upgrade, we're going to make money off of them now. So same thing. We're going to check prices. Everything's 900 plus. So these will usually rise to the price of the silvers. So if I know the silvers are going to go up, and I know we need some rares, I'm going to collect some of these. So we'll get like one of each in the club. Again, worst case scenario, we're doing this SBC for extremely cheap versus what we normally do it for. Best case scenario, these fly to the moon again. And we sell them for each profit. There's one for 850. Have you packed anything from leagues? 2 promo cards this promo so far. And you'll have the occasional one pop up for like 200, which is really fun to win. Then I'll move to the next one. I go to TOTY then. I see what TOTY's going for. I see they're down a little bit too. I'll set a price indicator. Try to pick them up for a little less. TOTY was over 2K earlier as well. So if I can pick them up for 1,000, I'm essentially doubling my coins. If they get that again. I have 1.6 mil after selling my team. Ronaldo scored 18 Premier League goals at 36, whereas Messi played in the MLS. Megan Rapinoe played in the NWSL. I would love to see Messi or Ronaldo try to play in the NWSL. Don't think they are able to. How long will it take me to get that 2 mil? If I were to just do silver lib, I would have an idea on average of what you're making per lib card once you get started and you're seeing for yourself how quickly things are selling, how much you're getting per card. Let's say you average like 500 per card, because you're going to have some that you're making 500 on. You're going to have some that you're making 1,000 on. You also have some that you're making like 250 on. If you say 500 is the average and you have however many coins you have, do 2 million minus the amount of coins you have, and then take how much you make per card, divide that from whatever number of coins you still need to get, and that'll be how many cards you need to pick up and sell. Let's open a couple of 84 plus times 3s. Are they ready to go, Carlos? If I join the Discord right now, I can hop over. Yeah. If you guys pick up on price changes of the teams you use for League SBCs, you can make millions a year off of them. So what I'll probably start doing too, so we can run through League SBCs faster, anytime I see a league's down, I'll probably go buy a full team, club stock it. Any duplicates, I'll just put up on the market then. And I'll go through and do that for 4 or 5 teams, so that we can do 4 or 5 League SBC run-throughs relatively quickly with that team. Or with those teams, I should say. They're ready? Alright, sweet. Let's join. I don't see you in Discord. Let me know when you're in Discord. Messi made PSG win their league by scoring in the last minute, last game. Ronaldo got benched for United. Levels to this. True! Gonna flip libs tonight, then do the 77 plus upgrades tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Sounds like a plan, buddy. How much am I making on silver libs? I just gave you what I've been making on average. Alright, he's in. I see him. Alright, let's turn off this depressing music while we do this pack opening. Hola. Alright, whenever you're ready, bud. Actually, your screen's not showing. I'm watching the stream, but it's... It's just black. Here, I'll try to stop watching and go back in. Are you sure you selected the right application? It might not be selected EAFC24, maybe? Even though it shows it on here. It shows you're playing EAFC24. There we go. Now it's showing it. Wait. Do you have 600K cards on the market? No, go to the total amount of transfers on the transfer market, like everyone in the game. So go over one. Nope, go back to transfer market. But don't go to your transfer list. Go to like your searching cards. 620,000 live transfers. And on PlayStation, Xbox right now, there's 5.5 million. Jeez. That's crazy. All right. Ready whenever you are, bud. Yeah, I bet that the way we just talked about, like stocking one of each player on each team when you see the team's low, then they show up in a flip-in solution and then you sell them. I bet that's overpowered on PC. Badu? Ooh, Diaby. First owner. Did you have him already, though? First owner? Or you have him tradable? I see. I love how Mendy's still, like, impossible to back. Oh, promo card. French Shetterman. GG. Kakanek. The best gold common in past years. Is he a gold rare now, or is he still a gold common? And you had him already. Rip. He's getting all the duplicates. What a, like, 12K. Beautiful. All right, thank you, buddy. All right. I can see chat again now. The bad stream luck continues. Which is weird. I feel like you'd have crazy back luck. I've run 50K. How do I get to 2 mil with no sniping? Silver libs. If you watch our pinned video on the League SBC grind, it's the first thing we touch on in the video. Luca. I'm making about 500K a day on it. Which is crazy to think, because we're using hundreds of thousands of coins for fodder, League SBCs, buying out these 77 pluses, and then we're making the coins back. Like, we'll get to under 2 million this stream. And then I guarantee you by the end of the week, we'll probably be pushing 3 mil. Alright, how many more of these do we need to make? We're almost an hour in. Once we get these finished, we'll hop the League SBCs. You're at 129. Okay, so 21 more. Okay, Momo, do you tell? Are you selling your libs at the same price? No. No. If you sell them all at the same price, depending on what the price is, you're going to have a ton that insta-sell for probably 500 less than you could potentially sell for. And you're going to have a ton that will never sell because you're listing at 500 above what it might be going for. Bidding, I never check. Selling, I always check. Or I should specify, bidding, I know the bare minimum things they're going for, and I know the ceiling of what they're going for. So for me, it makes more sense instead of checking each one, I just bid on them all. And then, worst case scenario, if it's only going for like 100 coins more than I'm picking it up for, I'll just wait to sell it. I'll stock it at my club. Does that make sense? But what I've been reading on Rapinoe, I see no reason to have everyone hate on her. A lot of it's an overreaction. A lot of it is also community loves to hop on trends. But speaking from personal experience, she is not good enough to be as cocky as she is. So when you see a lot of cocky people, people will make like a comparison to men where it's like, oh, well, if she was a man, people wouldn't be having a problem. Zlatan's a perfect example. Zlatan considers himself a god, the way he talks about himself. But he performs at a high enough level where he's able to get away with it. If he performed piss poor, people would call him on it. And his ego would take a huge hit. The past 2 years especially, her ego has been at an all-time high, and her football inability has not been. That's a huge reason if you watch women's national team, which I do. That pisses me off. But also, too, when it comes to money in women's sports and the way she talks about it, it's clear she just hears whatever she wants to hear and then spits it out because she has no idea about a lot of different ways that revenue is generated. She has a misconception, and the things they are fighting for, I would argue, aren't the important things to fight for. But then there's some where they did, and they received tons of money through sponsorships through the whole ordeal, which would have been the number one way to go at first. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I have a way to triple every woman's salary on the women's national team. You ready to hear it? The U15 team, the U15 boys team that beat them years ago, the FC Dallas U15 Boys Academy. You have the same academy, whoever's the U15 now, play them again in an actual competitive game. You make it pay-per-view, and you stream it for the world to watch. It will make so much money. Because you'll have all the people who will hate watch spend the money to hope seeing the woman get crushed. You'll have people who just watch it for the experience. And then you'll have all the social media people watching to make content off of it. Everybody wins, regardless of what the score is. Then, yeah, she has the political stuff too. So her being as politically vocal as she is, it's bound to cause people to get upset. Like, you're gonna just automatically do that. All the reason dislike certain political figures she dislikes, so maybe I'll craft her and play with her. Wait, so you're saying I'm able to craft and play with her now? Are you changing your mind? Spanish and English. Dude, this new update where the heart, smile, laughing face, the celebration of the 100, always pops up on the newest message, and I can't see the full message. You have permission to craft her? Alright, thanks, buddy. So it's not what she does, but how she does it, yeah. So, for example, I'll give you one. When she got injured in her last game, she made this statement that pissed a lot of people off, rightfully so, but she did it on purpose, I have a feeling. She said something along the lines of, I never really believed in God, but now I know without a doubt there is no God, because he never would have allowed that to happen to me. Her speaking about getting injured 3 minutes into her final game of her career. And everybody's response to that is, that literally proves that there is a God, because that happened. So it's stuff like that. I have issues of the way she acted during COVID with the women's national team. They fought for contracts that would give them guaranteed pay, which would be less money than they could make if they didn't get guaranteed pay, and they went off of potentially wins, draws, losses. But if they lost the game or drew games, there would be games where some of them wouldn't be getting money, which some of them didn't want to do. So they signed contracts that ultimately made them less money, but they were guaranteed money during COVID when the games got canceled. Versus the men had contracts where they signed where essentially if there wasn't games, they weren't getting paid. And during COVID, there wasn't games, so they didn't get paid. Thanks. It's a lot harder on PC because there's not many live transfers. Yes and no. There's pros and cons to each. So what you consider harder because there's less cards, same thing applies to people buying them that way. So if you think of League SBCs in the form of people buying them out, looking at Flipin Solutions, you could argue with less supply, if you're the one picking them up, regardless of what the prices are, you could make really good money on doing that. So for example, Silver Libs last year, a lot of people on PC, there would be minutes out, and people would bid on 50 cards a minute out, or a few minutes out, and they'd win a majority of them. And then they'd go on to double and triple their coins later in the evening, selling a lot of them. But yeah, being on PC, it's a different market. And if you guys ever enjoy kind of a menus grind, I always recommend playing on the PlayStation Xbox market if you have a choice, because there's just that many more cards. You can still do a bunch of stuff on PC, but already you have almost under 500,000 cards on the market. I can't even imagine what it's going to be after Team of the Year, how little people will actually be playing the game. Saying what she made, she'll have to repent. She probably never will, but you never know. I've seen crazier things happen. Alright, dudes. I will try to speed this up and finish it, because I do want to get to some League SBCs. We still have another hour. Just got plenty of time. English media overhype players in Spanish bring down clubs like bad Athletic. Alright, 137. 13 more. Almost there, boys. How are Sunderland doing? They're doing pretty well. 6th place right now, so they're still in the playoff race. They had a good transfer window at the start of the season. Bought a ton of players for a good price. We'll probably sell on and a lot of them for extreme amount of profit. But also most of them have at least a partial sell-on clause. Which is one of the reasons why they got the prices they did on a lot of these players. But very promising team, very young team, the youngest in the championship still. They're playing really well. A ton of them are stepping up into their roles. Jack Clark is one of the best players in the championship this season. One of the top scorers too as a winger. Medea, our 3rd striker, just came back from injury. We have still yet to score with a striker since, I believe, January of last year. And it was Joe Gelhardt from Leeds, which I wouldn't even consider a striker necessarily. So if you went back, it'd be even longer. But we are one of the best goal scoring teams in the championship. So that's from defenders, midfielders, wingers. Crazy. We just tied down Patrick Roberts to another 2-year contract with some of the profits that we got for the $10 million Ross Stewart sale. So that went well. What else is happening? Got a lot of exciting prospects coming back from injury too. We got a bunch of players playing in Youth World Cups or representing their national team for this break. It's an exciting time to be a Sunderland fan. How's Luis Semedo doing? He's, depending on who you ask, you'll get different answers. When he first got here, he had a really good preseason. That's also when we were playing a bunch of different players and trying out different things to see what would work. He scored a few goals, some headers. But since we had all our strikers injured, he had to basically get thrown into the mix right away. And it was way too early, in my opinion, to get him to get thrown into the mix. So everyone was expecting him to score goals. It really hit his confidence because he wasn't doing well. Physically, he wasn't up to par with the championship yet. And he's just a teenager, right? So he started playing with the U21 team quite a bit. I started watching the U21 team. It seemed like he was still lacking confidence, and that would show up in a couple other ways. It looked like he was being a little bit lazy off the ball too. But then he kind of flipped his game around completely. Started becoming a really physical player, running more into spaces, taking more people on, holding up the ball better. So that's happening at the same time that all our strikers are coming back now. So ultimately, it's going to be a dogfight for whoever wants to start or get minutes up top. I think that competition is going to help them all out. But in general, I'd rate him as like 5.5 out of 10 so far. Definitely hasn't been spectacular. I would argue it hasn't been even good yet. But you don't expect that from him. You expect him to grow into the role, which I have no doubt he will. All right, 10 more. It's like I hope you go up and win the league. Long time since you reached the Premier League? Not really. It's only been like, what, 7 years? That's short in the long-term side of things. My thing is whether or not we go up this year, the next year, 5 years. I just want to be financially sound. That's my biggest concern. Eric, what's up, buddy? No worries, man. Have a good night. I need to send a text message real quick. Give me a moment, boys. One second. All right. My event got canceled tonight, so I can actually stream longer. Sunderland exciting. Perfect team for young talent. Great to watch. Yeah, so like essentially, if let's say hypothetically Sunderland did go up this year, the way I would view Sunderland being in the Prem would be the same thing they're doing now, just with more money. So instead of buying a player that's maybe worth 1.5 to 2 mil, getting them for 500K on a sizable percentage sell-on clause, having them get a lot of playing time, reach part of their potential, and sell them on for a good amount of profit. The way it's going to look is we're going to then probably look at players that are worth 5 to 10 mil across the board, see if we can get that in for a few mil with a buying clause, and then keep it going that way. Similar way to how Brighton does it, Brentford does it. That would be Sunderland's model of football in the Prem. So whether or not they get relegated, financially they would be better off, and they would be like every other team from the Prem that drops down to the Championship. As long as you don't spend wildly, you will most likely have a strong enough team to compete for automatic promotion. If not, bare minimum, you fight for the playoff spots. Like Leicester's proven it this year. Leicester has a fantastic young team as well. Some quality Prem players that could still play at the Prem level. And they're good money-wise. They still have money to spend. Burnley did that last year as well. Burnley had a solid team, and they kept a majority of their funds. And that helped them greatly when they went back up to not being a bad financial decision. Because the worst thing you can do in the Championship is to try to buy your way out of a problem. Get people on these huge contracts worth way too much, and then you don't perform well, and you're stuck in the Championship. That's how Sunderland went double down. You get 100 mil if you get to the Prem? Yeah, it's a ton of money. So if you think of the Sunderland method, the Brighton method, the Brentford method, if you take 100 mil and divide it by like each position on the pitch, you could get a ton of players for 5 to 10 mil. If it's more towards 5, you have some backup options as well off the bench. Granted, you probably have a player or two that's going to be 20 mil plus. You have some loans in there. Like, that's a lot of resources. Although I would love Sunderland to be back in the Prem, again, I have like no rush. If they could go up this year, I would love it. I'd love to watch them in the Prem, but ultimately, I see it more as a business model this year. And last year, as long as I see the business side of the club going in the right direction and the football is following, I have no doubts about their future. After Unseen tomorrow, can't wait for the weekend where I can actually watch it for more than a few hours. Yep. I know it's late for the UK people. I apologize, but it's the early second stream in the United States because I just get off of work. But also, too, we're going to start formatting the streams in a way during the week and on the weekends, too. But where instead of like trying to hit a like goal at a certain point and then open like a certain pack, like today, for example, we had the 84 plus Trailblazers pack, or the live card, whatever the promo one thing was. And we had it open right away, and we got Koundé out of it. So if you can't watch a stream or you miss it, you can go back and watch the stream after the fact. And even if it's like the first 5 to 10 minutes, it'll be a plenty of content. You'll be caught up with kind of what's going on. I can walk through like the different evos we're doing, the trading tips. We can open some packs as well. Like, we'll always have content towards the start of the stream, so that the UK people who are here live get something before they go. But then also, too, if people have to go to bed, you have plenty to watch whenever after the fact. How does that sound of a format? I'm getting the silvers for like 1K and under. For what? What league are you getting them for that? All right, sounds good. Yeah, because like that's another thing too, and like that's why I like this grind so much. The reason I like making liquid coins and then doing league SBCs or upgrades, or buying out like a player or a gamble pack, is it kind of gives us the freedom to do whatever, but we also get to give you guaranteed content. The worst thing in the world, in my opinion, is like saving long term, but not having like any fun now. So like next year, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna start even earlier for Team of the Year. Last year we did about a month out, if not a few weeks out, and we still saved 1,000 plus. This year we were starting about 2 months out. I will probably next year start from day one saving packs for Team of the Year. And the way I've seen like Matt Foot Trading do it is his rule of thumb is he basically saves every big thing and he'll open a bunch of like gold upgrades. So he'll have an insanely good first start on the team through his pack luck, through his trading. He's still doing a bunch of like content things to still have fun and upgrade his team now, but ultimately he's saving a lot of things for the future. Will there be a women's team also? I hope so, man. And I hope it's a full women's team and a full men's team. I hope it's not just like a best 11 of all men and women. Or best 12, I guess. The Dutch League sniped a silver for 500, sold for... Yeah, if you guys are... Again, it depends on how you view things. I understand if all you want to do is a League SBC for a set price, and you want to use a certain team, and you see every card's over 2K, that can be frustrating. But I'm telling you, boys, if you are flexible, if you don't just see a high price as a waste of coins, but you see it as an opportunity to get really good snipes and bids, if you see a low price as a super discounted League SBC or great investment opportunity, it will make you hundreds of thousands of coins to millions of coins. It's a thing that happens every single year. You mix that with repeatable SBCs during the week, I'm going to put you on another game. The cheapest solution prices will always send things to the moon. That happens, and then they go back down. But if you look at a lot of like players or teams, when they are low, they're relatively low compared to where they are on weekends. And one of the reasons that is because people on the weekends only have League SBCs to do. But when Mondays come, you now have access to a repeatable. So if there's a repeatable people want to do, usually they'll stop League SBCs and they'll start doing that, which causes the prices to crash. That's why you see Silver Libertadores on the low end for like 400 buy now within the hour currently. So if you wanted to, you could probably pick up every single Silver Lib that's on the low end for 250 and probably double your coins by Friday/Saturday. Mubba, you say the craziest things when you talk about next year's game? What's crazy about that, though? What's crazy? If you look at analytics, I would say our channel does the best. So I like producing content, making coins to like open packs and like doing stuff for you guys. That doesn't correlate well to a video though. My best videos are showing you guys how to get better at the menus. But also my best streams are when we produce a lot of menus content for you guys. So the benefit of that goes both ways. We get more packs for Team of the Year. We get more packs open throughout the year leading up to Team of the Year. We generate more coins. We generate more gamble packs. Promo pack here and there if we want to. And we all win. And if someone doesn't want to save packs, they don't need to. But like, realistically, I'm looking at my team currently, and I'm asking myself the question, what cards in this current promo would be a huge upgrade? If we pack like a Yaya Torre, sweet. But there's no reason to open all my packs now for a chance at Yaya when it's most likely not going to happen. For me, it makes more sense doing the gamble packs, getting like Arisa or something, doing the gamble pack, getting a Kunde, doing the season pass, getting Smith. What did we get Holland in? Was it a gold upgrade we got Holland? Got Alexia in a single 75 plus player pick. The first player pick I did when it came out. Crafted Pirlo. Done as the Evo. Thiago Silva is an SBC. Like, it just ends up working out well. You're very educational as well. We appreciate it. Yep. And, like, the thing about teaching, too, and, like, a lot of you guys in this community will get to this point if you're not there already. There's, like, levels to it. So it's like, you come in, you have no idea about anything menus or making coins. So we got to teach you the basics. It's like you're in grade 1, right? You're starting from a very low level. You're a child, essentially. A lot of you are children, actually. But then, like, as you start learning these things, you put it into use, you move on to, like, the next year, a little bit more advanced classes. And you slowly, like, move up. So, there comes a point where people essentially graduate, right? You have all the tools yourself. You don't necessarily need me for the tools anymore. How do we keep those people engaged in the community? That's where the menus grinding, pack opening, building the team, new methods of making coins, investments, just the general vibe of the community, hanging out with you guys, having a good time. That's where that comes in. But trying to balance that with educational can be hard. Because on one hand, I'm trying to explain how a silver lid makes coins to someone for the first time, and then someone's hearing it for the millionth time. What do you take for your division rival rewards? I'm going to be honest. I'm not getting a single division rival reward this week. Because I'm not playing a single division rival reward. Or I'm not playing a single division rival game this week. Waste of time, in my opinion, for me. I could do the bare minimum and get some packs untradeable and then save those for Team of the Year. That'd be smart. But I'm getting, I feel like, way better packs for the time I'm putting in with this. Plus, I really don't feel like playing div rivals. It's sweaty. Well, yeah, realistically, let's look. I'm div 7 because I was, what, div 5 and then I didn't touch it. So now I'm down to div 7, so it's going to drop me even lower next season. If I get the 3 wins, I'll get a Jumbo Premium Gold 26 pack and a small Prime Players pack. We do untradeable, we get double that. Okay, I can get a Prime Gold Players pack in 15 minutes by doing a League SBC. That's better. If we get to 7 wins, what are our rewards? A Mega Pack, Premium Gold Players pack. Same thing, I can get better packs through menus grind. We would have to realistically move up to the higher divisions, play enough just to get good enough rewards, but always this seems to be the case. Maybe besides Weekend League, if you're good at the menus, it's going to be infinitely more worth it to do that than gameplay. Until gameplay starts rewarding people to the same amount of menus, that's always going to be the case. Yeah, everyone does the same formations, same sweaty players. Everyone cuts back, slots and goals. I don't really have fun playing against that. I'd rather Evo my Sunderland team and slowly build that up. Are any silvers up from certain leagues? What are you talking about, Rose? Are we talking about League SBCs, or are we talking about just silvers in general? Because every silver on the PlayStation Xbox market is 250 plus. Most things are going for 300. And then you have League SBCs out that are always going to have value. So everything has value right now. It's got 84 as my highest in League SBCs. Alright, we're almost there, boys. The League SBC grind is about to start. Is Pac Figo from League SBCs? Did you get a screenshot of it? If so, could you put it in our Discord pack section? We were having a competition to see the first person who'd hit an icon in our community. Alright, I'm just going to list these for 600 so they sell quicker. Alright, let's update the pack total. We are at 150. And the nice thing about the percentages out of 1,000 is everything's really easy to track. $150 is 15%. 200 is going to be 20%. Let us now sell all the NWSL golds we just put in our club as well. Which pack did you get Figo in? Was it the final one or? Also, too, I don't know when I should sell my quote-unquote investments with 85s and 87s. Does anyone do fodder investing each week? Is there like a certain day I should sell? I just did it so we'd have extra cards if we needed any to do promo or do SBCs with. I got to do another hero once it refreshes. So I'll keep some stuff in, but I could probably sell a majority whenever. Not sure how to get the video from the PlayStation to Discord. I'll post it soon. Video, just do a screenshot. If you can take a screenshot on PlayStation and just post the picture in the Discord, that'll be the easiest. Discord doesn't allow you really to put any videos in, and if you do, it has to be extremely small. It was the Prem one? Nice. I love that one. Dude, that one's going to be so nice doing Team of the Year. Alright. So our next goal will be to craft the 84 plus triple upgrades. We need, essentially, to try to pack 2 walkouts. I'll buy 83s and 82s if needed. But if we can pack 2 walkouts, that's all I personally need. Alright. Let's see how many times I can run through this. We have more time now. I don't need to stop at a half an hour anymore. So I'll probably go a little longer than that. But I won't stay super long after that. Yeah, dude, imagine what we'd be pulling in our packs if we weren't saving for Team of the Year. Alright, let's see. So we still need Liverpool. United. Gomez. Wan-Bissaka. Caicedo. Is he up? Why is Caicedo up? Is there a reason he's up, dudes? Does anyone know? Okay, so we have 80, 77. We should probably get a few more 80 pluses. Alvarez would be good. Watkins would probably work. I don't have Austin Villa yet. Zanilo would work too. Chelsea's, oh, they're marquee matchups. Gotcha. Another Austin Villa. Can do Moreno. Dang it. Yo, thank you for the sub. Wait, did the new thing go off? Did the new sub alert work? I saw the name pop up. I might need to double check that. You heard him as I saw it too, but we have an image with it now as well. I wonder why that didn't work here. Copy. Here, let me try this. YouTube chat. New events, YouTube alerts. Alright, if I do... That's weird. Why is it not popping up with... The sound's on. Why isn't that working? Oh, there it goes. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're cooking. Do we have a Brighton player? No, we'll just check in a Brighton player. Vierteman. Perfecto. Hit the like button, rats, or else I'm going to start banning people and swiping coins from your FIFA account. Jeez. A little heavy-handed there. I like the energy. Alright, what can we do here? Center mid. Back. CDM. Alright, let's do Siri off first. Get in. Pop him in. Two. Zapacosta. Enter. Darman. Alright. You already done. Collaborate will do. Okay, then we see one more. Zapata. Alright. First time on the stream, like the content, appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. EA packs. Which section of the Discord did you post it in? I'm not saying in EA packs if you did. Oh, the League SBC section? Nice. How much does Figo on the market? Maddie, I would care less about the number and more about the content, man. Set a vision for yourself of a content schedule and what you plan on making, rather than like a number. Because ultimately, that's the most important thing. He's 450 cash. Nice. Alright. Let's keep her going. Second run through. I want to hit 100, but I do stream most days, and I'm opening save packs for team there on stream. Okay, so let's walk through if your goal's at 100. I don't think the number is going to be important, but like, what would you say if you had to describe your channel and your content in like a sentence? If you had to like say who you are, Like, if I had to do it, I would say something along the lines of Silver Libertadores Master, League SBC Guru or something. Like, people would have an idea off of what I say of what our channel's about. Why would people want to watch you? What is it you're offering them? Is it entertainment? Are you more of like a trading tip? Is it pack openings? Is it your personality? Is it your community building? Jeez. Ryan Lopez. Good investments in a live stream. I can help people. Any questions they might have. Nice. That's very valuable. One thing I noticed too, and I don't know if you guys feel this way at all, I didn't realize how much people value people reading their chat. It's like so many people are used to watching huge streamers who just physically aren't able to read every single message. I realize that's something people valued so much with smaller streamers. Alright. Those of you lurking right now, or can hear my voice, I'm not going to say what I'm about to do. But if you watch, you are going to see a method that can make you hundreds of thousands of coins a week very easily. I'm not going to say what card, I'm not going to say what team, not going to say what player, not going to give prices. I'm just going to show you the process, because the process is the most important thing. Alright, you ready? There's better times to do it than others, but the logic still applies. So for anyone who ever complains about prices being high, this is one of the reasons I don't care about high prices. And if you time it with high prices, an hour after a new promo pack's out that floods the market with gold rares, it's beautiful. It's getting late right now, so it's not going to work as well, but you'll see, like, I normally, out of all the golds, I'll find like 1 or 2 a day that just pique my interest. It's like, no shot there's this many on open bid. I think the best I ever did last year with this method, there was a card that was worth 2K. I probably won 125 cards for 650 to 2,000 in the span of like a half an hour. It was just non-stop. It was like, surely someone's going to catch on to this. Nope. Alright, here's a more accessible one. Am I stupid? Why are you stupid, bud? Or why do you think you're stupid? Or why are you questioning whether or not you're stupid? Another way you can do it too, if you did this, we're going to be 2 filters. Again, if you're looking at the screen, you'll see it. I'm not going to say the words out loud though. Two of those evenings and you're set for the game. Well, that's where, like, just having a lot of coins can be extremely helpful, too. Like, anytime you see opportunities like that, just going in. So that's one of the filters. This one is, if you're a little bit more not wanting to check prices. Pay attention to what I'm avoiding. What teams I'm avoiding. Again, this one works better during the day too. The later in the evening, the less cards on the market, the less are going to pop up. But this with a mix of promo packs is insane. as many pop up right now. Alright, I got one more to show you. Let's do this first, though. And it's a never-ending cycle. You can always compare price again. Over and over and over and over. You see how I'm not searching for the individual card? Because that limits the market. Just the power of compare price. $3K, 2.8, 2.7, we'll do 2.6. I think you create a monster. This is something YouTube members have known about since last year. And then we told the whole community about it the second time League SBCs came out. It is possibly even better than Silver Libs. The reason I say possibly is if now you apply the same logic as you do Silver Eredivisie with understanding the ups and downs in team prices, you could pick them up while they're low for less than the buy now and then have them in bulk and sell them when they're the solution team. That's just a cheat code. Alright. Another way you can do this. We went through the sniping filter for Silver Eredivisie. If you're ever wondering how you can create a filter for other leagues, this is how you do it. So a lot of these teams have a lot of them for going 350 and 400 on the low end. Pay attention to open bids for said teams. So you could try to snipe. I would recommend just open bids. This is where you start understanding team-wise what has value and for what reasons. The silver method you made in a video was great. Made me able to get enough coins to do the League SBCs. Yes, sir. I mean, boys. That was a weird glitch. Like watching some hours, but I gotta get some Z's. Have a good stream. Hey, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by, man. Yeah, we'll catch you later. If you guys are new here, I'm live Monday through Friday, 4 hours after new content. And then usually on Saturdays and Sundays, we're live before that. Sundays, I have church, so it's usually a few hours after new content I can go live. But Saturdays, after I'm done watching football in the morning, I'm usually on. And the ones you win, another tip you can do with these, the ones you win for the gold libs, if you don't have one in your club, you picked it up cheaper than the buy now, I store it in my club and use it again. I just rinse and repeat the process over and over. Yeah, dude, the menus is so broken this year. I don't want to jinx myself by saying this, but today I haven't, like, had the unlimited loading screen like we normally do. And the nice thing is you don't need to recheck prices if you know what you just bought it for. You can go right back into the compare price and have an idea of how much it goes for off that. Santonio, yo, I'm curious in how you already have 150 packs. 2 days ago, you had 20, I think. And does the silver lib method still work? I've probably made, today alone, close to 500K off of silver libs. So, yes, I think it works. I would never move on to a new method. I'm going to use it for the rest of the year. But it's ultimately up to you if you want to use it. We made a ton of the 77 plus upgrades, and now we're back to League SBCs. I've been making a bunch of liquid coins and then buying golds for the upgrade, doing the upgrade, and then making more coins and going from there. Also, you missed our pack pull. Look at this. It's Antonio. And the Trailblazers / Road to the Knockout pack. The Air to Vase. You ready, Carlos? Let me know when you're ready. Alright. This is how I check prices without Footbin first. So I have low-end prices where I know if something's low, it's like under 1.2K. I know if they're pushing 2K and above, it's currently a cheapest solution. I don't know what prices are like on PC, but if you know kind of the highs and lows of what you're buying it out for, I'll go to FC20 again. I club stocked them last time. 1,500, 1,300, 1,200. They're dangerously low right now. Okay, so 1,200 is the price. I'm going to do 1.1 and under. Sit here for a minute, try to snipe. I move to silver or bronzes to see what the bronze prices are. plus. Very limited with the 900 plus. Spy. What else is here? Got that center back again. So you can also hover around the price that things are currently at and look for what the uncommon cards are. We just missed a really good snipe there. We would have doubled our coins. So some people like to snipe under what the team's currently going for. I like to sit around what they're currently at because you'll have some cards that get listed in plain sight where it might be 500 coins more than the rest of them. Maybe it's higher rated, maybe it's a rare. Go like 100 above it. We see they're low within the hour for 1.3, which makes me think there could be some open bids too. So then I go check open bids. And then we move on to the next one. And we go to the next team. I look to see, are they low in price? Are they high in price? Okay, so we know FC20. Anything under 1,000 would be a steal for a lot of these. But if we could snipe for 1.1, that'd be good too. So what I'll probably do with these, I will most likely start experimenting with this tonight. I might put like 500k or something into one of these teams and start doing this again. So if you don't want to take the risk with this on PC yet, I can just experiment with it. But I see prices are down a bit. I think these are way too low for what they were earlier today. So I'm going to pick everything up right now for guaranteed profit with current prices. I can lazy list a bunch of stuff for 1,400, 1,500. But when it's the cheapest solution again, they bounce back up to around 2k. We're essentially doubling our coins. Does that make sense? So it's like fluctuation trading / understanding prices of a team / if they're not selling and you got them at lower prices, it's a discounted SBC if you decide to submit it. If you do it with like 4 or 5 different teams, the way I look at it is anytime a team's low, I club stock it. That way it's either an investment for when it goes back up, or we can do the SBC for cheaper, and then I move on to the next team and go from there. So we just did it with FC20. Let's do it again with another one. Let's see if we can find one that's up right now. So we do silvers. There to bees. What's Euthanic looking like? Euthanic might be even lower. Also, too, if you're really smart with the bronzes, you can make a ton of coins with the bronzes. That one, we probably made 500 alone. But people spam BPM, and they're constantly opening them up. You'd be surprised at how many pop up for like 200. Or one gets undercut greatly. 250. Boom. Perfect example. I can club stock them. I'm going to see if I can get this one to sell for lazy. Does that make sense, Carlos? So if they're high in price right now, you could also snipe for that team. So if I find one that's high, like is IXI? IX is high for silvers at least. Sure, thanks. Although this stream has not changed my life, my entire view on everything that exists in the world, in fact, even in the universe, remains the same. I'm glad I offer you stability, mate. And not radicalization. So if I invest 220k in 20 players, means I make 220k extra in 20 players, are the cheapest solution? Yes and no. The logic is true if the prices go to that. You could make triple your coins if they go even higher. You could get 2.5 times back. They might go up only a few hundred, and then you're making probably like 100k. They could go even further down, and you could pick up more investments and get that buy now average price even lower for when they go back up. The reason it works so well, once you do League SBCs more and more, and unless you grind League SBCs, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, don't invest in them unless you understand the prices greatly. Because you're not going to understand, like, the highs and lows. You're not going to understand what it's used for. But also, too, let's say, like I just told you, let's say I did 5 different teams. I bought them all for around 1,200. And let's say nothing rises. Let's say all of them stay low. Okay, I'm happy with prices now. League SBCs are cheaper. I'm just going to continue to do League SBCs for cheap, and I'm going to submit them. So I wouldn't treat it as like I'm putting all my coins into this. They better go up or else I'm screwed. I would treat it as, let's club stock each team when they're low. If I can make coins off of it, sweet. If not, I'm doing the SBC for cheap. Because then it's a jumbo gold pack for cheap. And since gold commons are up, every single gold common is 600 plus. You're making really good coins back on that pack you open. Not to mention if you pack it in for them, you're making like 30k. Alright, time to put this method to the test. You ready, boys? Moment of truth. How many bronzes does Ajax have? Yep, see? Here's the thing. Dipper just said the exact thing. League SBC people see these prices, and they're now saying, I'm now happy with these prices. I'm going to start doing the SBC. What do you think happens when everyone starts coming back to the League SBC because it's now cheaper? Prices go back up. Yeah. Putting all your eggs into one basket is always a risk. Always a risk. Regardless of what it is. But look at that. Pavone sold. Cernosa sold. Side method's working. Now we're going to see how we can do it the Silver Eredivisie ones. And again, League 1, same logic applies. I just don't like League 1. Don't ask me why. I like focusing on one league because it's a lot easier for me to understand the market for one team. Or I like understanding the prices of a few teams in one league versus separating my time with doing other leagues too. Apologies for how I worded that. No problem, dude. Also, you guys ready for another filter? This is what you do when... You guys want to see what you do when Eredivisie players are down? It's a hidden filter. It's not always going to pop up. Let me know when you guys are ready. And if I see a couple people ready in chat, we'll do it right now. I would only say do this if you understand team prices. Remember last year I had an investment and lost like 800K? Everyone loves when they do a big investment that's risky and they make millions of coins, but when you lose a lot, no one likes that. But you know what the beautiful thing is, Maddie? You lost 800K last year, and that doesn't affect you for this year. Lose that money, you're now no longer playing the game. So at the end of the day, did it really matter? Okay, now the game's glitching. Alright. Probably another half an hour or so, boys. Then I'm going to head out. So I'll keep going through League SBCs. I'll show you this one more filter. We'll keep rolling. What else sold? Money on the Iqbal. More gold lips. Alright. Here it is, boys. You ready? Pay close attention. There's going to be 2 variations of this. Well, technically 3. There's going to be 3 variations. Technically 4, actually. I keep thinking of more as we're doing it. Alright, here we go. See how it's a few minutes out? Magically, it's no longer a few minutes out. Is that weird? Hidden cards. Now, if you're trying to club stock all your favorite teams at the same time, this would be a good way to do it. If you understand prices. Lost 2 mil last year in the Marshall incident? Uh-oh. Alright, now back to our bread and butter. Let's really get cruising. Level lost 7 mil? No, okay. No. We didn't lose 7 mil. The opportunity cost. So, essentially, I went like 5 mil in on shadows when they were a certain price. And I knew eventually they would go extinct. And if we waited until they went extinct, we would have made like 10 mil. I found a middle ground where they weren't extinct, but we ended up making like 5 mil. We had over 10 mil liquid. So the question was, do we take like 10 mil liquid, or do we potentially try to get to the point where maybe 15 mil liquid, maybe push 20 mil liquid if we keep putting more into shadows? Or do we just enjoy making unlimited content with League SBCs by this point? And I decided to pull out, make the profit we did, and then we never ran out of coins for the rest of the year. So it made sense to me, but yeah, we could have made way more. All right. Time to go, baby. Come on. So goal for me tonight, get back above 2 mil. Is the test. Y'all think I can do it? Do I only bet on 70 and above? Yes and no. For specific reasons, I only bet on 70 and above. For other specific reasons, I bet on everything. Depends what I'm doing. Right now, I'm solution trading, so I'm only doing 70 above. Is it certain teams you bet on? The simple answer, yes and no. Do you want the complex, like, 15-minute analysis of what I do in my head? I think you might go crazy if you hear me say it. Because remember, I live and breathe Libertadores cards. So you're going to think I'm a madman how I think about Lib cards. Once you open this door, there's no coming back. Once you understand this knowledge, even if you don't want to do it anymore, you will always see Libertadores in this light. I can't make the decision for you, but I would think before answering. I'm alright? Thanks. Alright, sweet. If you ever want to know, though, bud, I would love nothing more than to rant to you guys about the intricate value and what goes on in my head as it relates to libs. Bundesliga Syria. Hopefully we get a border walkout from this back tradable. We usually do get a board. Alright, what are we working with? All different teams. Center backs. Now CDM. Alright. Let's play Bundesliga this time. Syria. Matessi. Matessi's cheap right now? Thank you. I will go investigate. Alright. Come on. Second run through. So the question is, once we get to a point where we've done over 25 to 30 League SBC run-throughs, these cards are going to start being hidden, some of them. I think the Jumbo Gold and the Small Prime will have a better chance of popping up, but the Lib and Sud section, that's going to become more hidden. Alright, 1800. Oh, it's Sule. Even more. Let's go. Rapinoe needs to be in the team? Absolutely. $100% agree. Yeah, that was one of them we sniped for 300 to 350 from team by team. Beautiful. Alright, we have those libs we haven't listed yet. Who outbid us on all of them? Unless they're starting to show up in solutions again. Let me check my club. What is cheap, would you say, for Dutch League Silvers? Maddie, we cover like 4 or 5 teams in the pinned video if you need suggestions. But prices are always changing, so you constantly have to go back and forth between them all. What would I say is cheap though, like price-wise or team-wise? Because that depends on the team. Ajax silver and bronze price is going to look different, high and low, versus the ones that have more silver players and bronzes, but no golds, but can be used. Mumbo, you saved so many coins opening those League SBC packs. How am I saving so many coins? So specifically, Vitesse I don't use as much. You can look at the 14-day chart on Footbin, and it'll give you an understanding of the highs and lows of each one if you want. What they've gone to. Alright, so silver libs are starting to pop up again in solutions. Perfect. Vitesse's bronzes are 250. I wish every Eredivisie bronze was going for something, so we could sit there and snipe them for 200. It'd be so overpowered. Are you storing A6 tradable rewards? I'm selling every tradable walkout. You open the League SBC packs, you get the players to complete all sections due to the gold fodder. It's practically unlimited, excluding the Lib and Eredivisie section. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Spytex, are you trying to educate us on League SBCs right now, or what are you trying to do? What are you trying to say? Are you explaining the fact that you open the players from the League SBC packs and you put them right back in the SBC? You essentially get everything you need over and over? Is that what you're trying to say? Would I have to buy the bottom two sections ever? Yeah, spy checks. If only I had a 28-minute video on the channel explaining that exact thing. Why is Mega Rapino on your favorite SBC? Listen. I can explain. I can explain, alright? It's not what you think. But no, spy checks. Yes. When I recommend people do League SBCs and you open the packs, you will indeed get those players. However, you do realize I'm sacrificing that short-term value loss of having to buy a few extra golds to potentially pack boards, walkouts, team of the years, more League SBC cards later from all these save packs during team of the year that I can put right back in. and we're making so many coins a day on silver libs, me buying a few golds doesn't matter. That's why we're doing it that way. Yeah, but the League SBC at Team of the Year? What about the League SBC at Team of the Year, SpyTax? What about it? Oh, Jacob. Look what I got done, buddy. Look, I used my plus three on. Look at this beauty. My goodness. Oh, sheesh. I'm so happy I did them. Also, too, Jacob, I went to Sunderland's channel. I need to update the GIF. Sunderland has the full game highlights and or they have the highlights of the game this weekend. And they have the full game where it doesn't have the Sky Sports stuff on it. So the low gold fodder could not be useful, but true if you're flipping libs to pay for it, then fairs. Wait, hold on. SpyTax. Pause. I'm not trying to just randomly fight you for no reason or anything. What are you trying to convince me to do, or what are you trying to explain to me? Because do you understand what we're doing? Like, the whole idea of what I'm doing now? If not, I can explain, like, my mindset on everything. But I have a very specific reason of why we're going about things the way we are. Like, I'm being very specific with our grind. I'm not making any errors when it comes to judgment. Whether that's me, quote-unquote, overpaying for a card price, me buying out an SBC, all this has very specific reasons to it. Jacob, what is your Evo team looking like with Sunderland, buddy? SpyTax. I'm gonna educate you, buddy. I don't know if you know this. During Team of the Year, there's always league-specific packs where these 1,000+ packs I have, a lot of them having gold rares in them, I'm going to be making infinite league-specific 25k packs for free with the gold rares. And then with the gold commons, I'm going to be making infinite player picks during Team of the Year with gold commons. In every single gold common, I guarantee you, will be 550, 600 coins during Team of the Year. Plus, if not more expensive. They won't be valueless during Team of the Year. Good. You gotta think about it from people's perspective doing SBCs. People want to pack a Team of the Year. So, if anything, what we're doing now is going to be even better during Team of the Year. The way we're doing League SBCs now, the gold lib flipping, people are going to be more desperate to buy prices. And if you're going to say this next, I understand this League SBC is going away before Team of the Year. But they'll most likely bring another one back of the same exact thing, or very similar, during Team of the Year. Yeah, dude, I don't know how they're going to do... Realistically, how can they do goalkeeper evos without breaking the game? Is there a way they can do that? Because you need to be able to put a bronze one in or a silver one in. And people are going to want to put a gold one in. I love this game, man. Gameplay's awful, but I love this game. I love it. Eredivisie prices drop. People get back to League SBCs. They start grinding. They overpay all over again. Well, well, well. Let's go nice one for 750. Isn't it crazy? I'm looking at cards that's like 250 coins profit, and I'm thinking, dang, it's only 250 coins profit. That's a weird thing to get used to when we were flipping gold commons for like 150 coins profit weeks ago. Are gold libs down? They're going for 2.5k in PC the other day. Yes and no with gold libs. Gold libs are always down for a majority of gold libs. Then a section of teams and players go for infinite prices that, regardless of what they are, can always be picked up with compare price for infinitely cheaper. It's going to be at its highest with a flipping solution. Oh, Discord sent you my Sunderland team and main team. How'd you get Sabeto to a 71? What did you put on him? Roberts, Clark, Ashish, Job, Sirkin, and Ballard. Oh, you did Sealt over Trentus? Nice. Nile, nice. Then that's your actual team. Nice. You got the Thiago Silva in there, beautiful. Can't defend FC. Do you play Ultimate Team quite a bit? Was it 50k Evo and something else? Did I miss it? I'm trying to think what I would have put it on if I put it on something else. Because it would have had to be an attacker one, right? Oh, yeah. I did it on Stewart. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Which I had the ability to potentially upgrade Stewart again if his physicality was at 90. He would have fit the criteria for this next one. But yeah, if you guys are curious on how I'm able to afford doing all the SBCs we do, this is why. This is a daily occurrence. Bang, bang. Look at that. 2.5, 1.7, 1.3, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.8, 1.3. I need another CM Evo for Equinil. Where did I differ from you? I did kneel for one of mine. I'm really excited to see what our teams look like by the end of the game. I hope we get to a point where, for the lower end stuff, it's like infinite Evos, if that makes sense. If they make like a freed one or a cheap paid one, where it's like you could take a bronze defender, upgrade it to a silver one, then upgrade it to a gold one, and nothing has to be like game breaking, but you'd have the ability to get every card, no matter the rating, to a set rating. Like even a gold common keeper. If someone had a 77 rated keeper, they should be able to get it up to like an 83, 84 rated keeper. The same way that someone with a bronze or silver should be able to, but there should be extra steps along the way. Literally have it be like a game or two, or a win or two, or a clean sheet or two. Be able to upgrade a bronze goalkeeper to a silver one, then a silver to a gold. Yeah, Niall's the only one I need to finish up. I just need a few clean sheets with them. He'll be upgraded a bit. Who did you do for Centurion's box to box? I did this beautiful lady. She's absolutely cracked out of her mind. You did double Joe Evo? I think that was the Centurion's box to box, right? That was the one with like 40 wins or something we had to get. Hey. I'm okay. I'm gonna get to bed, drop a like, hopefully the stream goes well. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping it up here in a second. I'm gonna get these 84s done. We're gonna sell more silver lips. Probably call it pretty soon. Yeah, have a good night, man. Don't ask me why. I love doing Bundesliga for rating, and I don't know why. How much are 83s right now? 18. Yeah, I still do cardio tonight, man. Alright, alright. That one's done. One more time again. Oh, we sniped them for 12K last time. Dang. That's a good pickup then. See Pavard. That should be good again. Boom. Here. One more 83. Perfect. All right, so we're down to 1,875,000. So if I sold all the libs in my club, I'm probably around 2 mil right now. But I also have some on the transfer list that I'm also going to bid on more. So we're going to see how high with coins I can get back to tomorrow without selling my investments. We also have silvers from the Eredivisie that we've been putting in our club too. So some coins are there. The player pick's going away tomorrow. Interesting. I wonder if they're going to bring another one back with the new team of the week from 1 to 8. Look at those coins. Beauty. Alright, we're going to end it there, dudes. If you did enjoy, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new. We'll be back tomorrow. If you're in the UK, it's probably already tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean Wednesday. Yeah, dudes. We'll be on road to 200 packs for tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace.